the space you are sitting in here is no ordinary space. This space is filled with immense powerful energy. This is not just my words, but this is science. You are going to be in touch with the transcendence, in touch with the mystic, in touch with the divine, in touch with the universal intelligence. I want you to understand 5 very important, powerful cosmic principles that have gone into making Ekam. The first principle is the golden ratio. It is a ratio that is 1:1.618. It's a rectangle. When something is in that ratio, it generates a very powerful energy in the form of a golden spiral. So right now in this hall, there is a golden spiral that's constantly moving, and we are all sitting in that golden spiral. This is science. So if you take your DNA, it's in the form of a double helix. Scientists have measured that structure is in the ratio of 1:1.618, and it's constantly spiraling. Scientists have proven that our Milky Way galaxy is in a golden ratio. There is a golden spiral that's constantly formed in our galaxy. Ekam is the only structure in the world that is in a golden ratio for the purpose of awakening human beings to abundance, peace, and enlightenment. This is the only place. This hall is 50.225 meters to the height of the building, which is 31.3 meters. It is in a perfect golden ratio. The power of this golden spiral is for you to leap across barriers, is for you to leap across your obstacles, is for you to fulfill what you want. That is what this golden spiral does. But for that, your inner state has to be in a beautiful space. But I'll give you an analogy so you understand how important this golden spiral is. There are these birds in the world. It's only one of its kind. It's called the bar-headed geese. And these birds are the only birds that can fly at the height of 59,000 feet, 18,000 meters. They cross the Mount Everest. Now, some of the birds do not make it in this journey, but some of the birds make it. And the way these birds make it, as they are traveling towards the Himalayas have a lot of golden spiral energies. And these birds leap onto that golden spiral energy. The second they leap onto that, they race to the height of 18,000 meters at very high speeds. And then they travel at a speed of 100 miles per hour. Their tailwind is 100 miles per hour. And they all together cross the Mount Everest, cross the Himalayas, come into India, put on everywhere, and lay their eggs and go back with their babies, again catching on to the golden spiral. In the same way, if you really want to conquer in life, if you really want success in life, jumping up and down is going to do nothing. Being in a disconnected state is going to do nothing. Pumping yourself up is going to do nothing. You have to become a transformed human being who can connect, who can live in a beautiful state, who can live in a transcendental state, who can live in an enlightened state. Leap on to that golden spiral that's present here in Ekam for you to fulfill your wishes and your desires and for your problems to solve. The second cosmic principle is that Ekam is in the form of a Surya Yantra. Surya Yantra is one of the most powerful forms. So when you look at Ekam from the top, from an aerial view, you will see it in the form of a Surya Yantra. This allows the sun's powerful cosmic energies to come into Ekam and cleanse your spiritual bodies. So every day as the sun rises, this entire space is completely cleansed by the sun's cosmic energies. The third cosmic principle is that Ekam is built on a very powerful spot on this planet which does not have any grid lines. So this entire earth has grid lines running below the ground, and they are all negative energy grid lines. This is the only spot, third biggest spot in the entire world, where there is no energy grid line that is crossing this hall as we are sitting here talking and meditating. There's nothing. All the negative energy grid lines are running in the outer walls of the water body. Once you cross this spot, the grid lines are again 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 2 by 4. The boxes are very small. Fourth cosmic principle is that Ekam is in the mystical form of a Vastu Purusha Mandala, which means that Ekam is built on the movement of 9 planets. That is why it has 9 domes. Okay, the study of movement of 9 planets and the energies from those 9 planets comes into Ekam. The fifth cosmic principle is the principle of 3 very important features. The first one is the Vastu Shastra, which is the science of architecture and design. The second one is the Shilpa Shastra, which is the science of proportions and images. And the third one is Natya Shastra, which is the science of vibrations arising from rhythms. These 3 overlapping together has given rise to a mathematical formula in which Ekam is built. That is why it is so energetic and it is so beautiful to the eyes. So these are the 5 important cosmic principles on which Ekam has been built. I am going to give you a few more important things so you understand. There are many more, but I am going to give you a few more. As you walk into Ekam, you see the water body around Ekam. That water body has been created whereby when we meditate, we produce vibrations. These vibrations actually go and hit that water body. And as that water body is hit with the vibrations, they vibrate and they produce amazing vibrations. And those vibrations are directly sent back into Ekam to hit us again. As you climb those staircases, you are walking through the golden spiral and your other bodies are being moved into the transcendental realm. There is an ascension that is happening as you are coming to the main hall. As you come towards Ekam, you will start seeing animal faces on each direction. These animal faces are kept to bring in abundance and everything else. Lion on the south is for protection. Horse on the west is for pleasure and desires to be fulfilled. Elephant on the north is for you to have wisdom that will liberate you from suffering. Cow in the east is for you to enter into enlightened states of consciousness. As you open the doors and enter into Ekam, you're walking to a floral pattern, and that pattern is there for clearing up your bioenergetic points that's present in your other bodies. This is the world's biggest Sri Chakra in the middle of Ekam. Sri Chakra is a very powerful form for abundance, longevity, for everything. The Sri Chakra has 9 intermingled triangles that go to the center. Now, it's the journey of a human being to move from the base of the Sri Chakra to the center of the Sri Chakra, which is the Bindu, which is becoming one with the universe. Now, in the center of the Sri Chakra is the golden orb, the transcendental manifestation of the divine. The golden orb is here, and the golden orb is here for healing you, for giving your desires, for fulfilling your wishes, for solving your problems, to create miracles and magic in your life. You can visualize the golden orb in the form that you want. Whichever God you pray to, whichever God you are connected to, from that space, you can connect to the golden orb or you can connect to your divine. The Amrita Kalasha has a tiny hole, and you look through that hole, you will see exactly the center of the golden orb. And the entire line from Amrita Kalasha, the golden orb, the center of Sri Chakra, and the center of this building is all completely aligned for divine energies, for transcendental energies to flow in the space which is made in a golden ray. issue. So that's Ekam. Okay, understand in which this Ekam is a living being, it's not a structure. This is a living space, okay? It responds to you. It's listening to your emotions, it's listening to your state, it's listening to your thoughts, it's listening to what you want. Lots and lots of energy, thinking, dedication, and commitment has gone into creating the space for humankind.